Okay guys, welcome back to part 2. I didn't plan on doing this, but I did take the dog out again today, and I'm going to show you guys the second half of the beach that you couldn't see from yesterday. We're actually starting out at the very north end of the beach, so we've already walked halfway through. I'm going to turn around and show you guys the way back. This place has a lot of memories for me because we used to walk down here as kids. You could see where there's like a little peninsula right over here. If you keep following around that peninsula, there's a couple docks over there where we used to catch perch and salmon. We used to walk 40 minutes just to go fishing when we were kids back then. And a lot of things have changed. I haven't been back here in a few years. The beach used to be as wide as a highway. And I'll turn around and show you guys the sad state it's in now. You can see that there has been a lot of erosion over the years. This is facing west, and this is how much beach there is right now. The water is actually slapping right into the cliff, and it's causing tons of erosion. You can see the muddy, murky water with just all the dirt. The waves are a little bit noisy because I'm walking right in them. But I mean, look at the sad state of affairs for this beach. There used to be a ton of sand down here, and like I said, it was about the width of a highway. Now there's nothing. So hopefully you could see some of the erosion. It goes all the way back up. Used to be farmers that owned these lands up here. Now the power plant bought everything up there, and I don't think they plan on doing any restoration. They're just going to let it all fall in, I think. Here's Lake Michigan. And you can see smokestacks, which I'll turn around later and show you guys when we have a little distance behind us, and then we'll be able to see the smokestacks a little bit better. I apologize if the waves are pretty loud. We had to do a lot of walking in the water today, which is kind of depressing. You know, coming out here as a kid, you'd think that this is always going to be here. Now look at this. Can't even enjoy your walk out here anymore without getting muddy and wet. But you could just see how everything's falling right in. So like I say, hopefully maybe they'll get the Army Corps of Engineers out here again, and they can do make some break walls and restore that shoreline a little bit. Pardon me for the shaky camera. It's kind of tricky to walk into this water here. The water's very murky, so it's hard to see if there's any boulders or stuff like that. So, see, even Hannah was having some problems. And this is really sad to me to see it like this. And I did not plan on making the video, but once I got out here a little bit today, I figured I would try to document some of this. You can see everything's falling in. Hard to tell. I have never done a video like this before, so I can't tell if maybe the waves are overpowering my voice. I'll have to review the footage before I put it up on YouTube. If it sounds like crap, you guys will never even see this. So if you're watching it right now, it made past the cut and it made it. Okay, see, I got nothing to work with here. I've been walking on. We've just been walking in water so far. Here you can see the power plant in the background. And I don't know if you can make it out from here, But that's the little peninsula I was showing you guys right there. And then when you go around, there's another longer peninsula over there. And then, let's see if you can see it from here. There's a brown retaining wall, and that's where we used to fish. And we used to catch some monsters back in the day when we were kids, but we used to get shagged out of there because power plant security used to kick us out. Technically, that's power plant property. But with all that warm water discharge and everything, we used to get some monsters. And those were the good old days. Some weird, a natural forming cave almost. And you got Lady Michigan. She's very calm again today. You got some of these pretty high cliffs up there. If I had a little more energy, I'd walk up the cliff and kind of give you guys a view of what's up there, but I don't feel like doing that. And up in the sky, in the distance over here, there's a couple hawks circling. I don't know if you can make these out from here. Probably looking for lunch. It's like about 2-3 of them. We do have falcons out here too. Those could very well be falcons, but they look like hawks from here. And its wind is starting to pick up a little bit, so I may be competing with the waves and the wind. You can see we're getting a little bit of shoreline, but not very much. And only for a split second, then we're back in the water again. Wind is really picking up. This used to be one of my favorite places to go as a kid, and to see it like this, it almost brings a tear to my eye. This is all gone. Very, very sad. I think once it gets this far gone, there's really no coming back from it. I don't think we're ever going to be able to repair this. There's Hannah chewing on something. God only knows what she got a hold of. Probably a sardine or something. An alewife or a shiner, whatever you want to call them. I think our plan for today is we're gonna go back, clean up a little bit. Do a little swimming, not down here. Go to a swimming pool, and it's supposed to get up to 80 today, which is pretty warm considering it's been in the 70s lately. So we have not got our heat wave yet. I know a lot of the country has been in the 90s already. Some of them have even been in the hundreds, and we've only been in the 80s. So we normally don't get our heat spell until about August, late July, August. Then we're in the 90s, and maybe 100 once or twice. But for the most part, we're in the high 80s, low 90s, Wisconsin. stand here. Maybe you can get a better shot of the power plant. That's where we just were down there. That is north of here. Some wildflowers getting eroded. And now we were heading back south. Gave a couple shout outs yesterday, and I don't really like giving shout outs that much because I feel like I'm missing a lot of people, and there are so many people that deserve shout outs. One of these days I should just do a shout out only video and shout out some of my favorite YouTubers. But if there's anybody out there who feels like they're pretty low on subs, and if you would ever like me to shout you out on my channel, just leave a comment below. I'll be happy to give you a shout out and share your link. I like to help people out, and I enjoy the YouTube community, and I feel like anybody who does videos should get recognition and have their channel shared. I know it's a little bit hard to start in the beginning, so I think the shout outs really help. And it's not only for the newer YouTubers, I'll shout anybody out. I mean, as long as you subscribe to me and you take the time to watch my videos, I'll be glad to give you a shout out. I'm just putting that out there. So if anybody is interested in that, just leave a comment below. And like I said, one of these days, I'll just do a shout out only video, and then maybe I could rattle off about 50-60 people that I really enjoy, and maybe I could tell you guys a little bit about my first YouTube experiences and who I was subbed to first, or the earliest, I guess. Cinemaniac 77 was probably one of my first. It was probably in my top 3 of my very earliest subscriptions. And Giallo-Eyes, who just goes by Giallo-Eyes now, Paul, he was my very first. That was back in, I think that was back in 2009 when I first started. I feel like I've made a lot of friends on YouTube since I started, and I feel blessed. I'm very glad to have met you guys and glad to interact with you all. Since I've been back to work for the last couple of weeks, I've fallen behind on some of you guys' videos, so I apologize for that too. And maybe later today is Sunday, so it's going to be kind of a lazy day. Maybe after we get done swimming, I'll go and catch up on some videos and give them some thumbs up and some shares and some comments. So if you haven't heard from me for a couple days, it's just because I fell behind a little bit. More erosion. And if anybody would like to share my channel, I would be more than appreciative. I'd really like that, and I'd be very thankful for that. I want to say congratulations to Blu-ray Evan and Skin Slip, who have both reached 600 subscribers over these the last week or so. I believe Blu-ray Evan got his 600 about 2 weeks ago, and then Skin Slip Brandon achieved it a couple days ago, I believe. So that is a really nice milestone, and I say congratulations to you guys. Proud of you guys, and I do watch both of your videos. So and I already entered in Blu-ray Evan's contest. I will be entering in Skin Slip's contest, but he has not given the official rules yet, so as soon as he does that, I will be glad to cast my entry. I'm at about 300 subscribers now, and I'll probably have another contest when I reach 500. I'm not exactly sure what the contest will be. I will be having, I'm going to start buying some stuff now. Try to have some pretty nice prizes for you guys. I'm probably still going to do a first, second, and third place like I did last time. And then I'll have the same type of drawing. I just don't know what I'll have for the prizes yet. Nor do I know what the contest will be. I'll come up with something pretty fun. See some of this weird erosion. It almost looks at the top up here. It looks like there used to be a homestead up there at one point because there's some foundation stone, and then there's also, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it from here, but if you look where my finger's pointing, right in this area up here, it looks like there's some kind of a water line or a sewer line. This looks like an old one. I don't know if you guys can make that out. But there were homes back in here in the 1800s, and this land has been so eroded that it's probably been vacant for many, many years, a couple hundred years maybe, and now the foundation is just getting eroded. The size of this big ass rock. Take you guys along for a couple more minutes and then I'm going to shut it off. I was going to give some more shout outs today, but then I feel kind of bad, like I feel like I'm missing people, and I don't want anybody to feel like they're you know, like I'm missing them, or I'm not shunning anybody. I wish I could give everybody a shout out. So that's why I'm kind of doing it where if you guys want to leave a comment below, I'll give some shout outs until I have my big shout out video. Those are pretty fun to watch. I know people enjoy hearing their name called out, and you get more subscribers for that too. So that's the ultimate goal, I guess, is to get people recognized, to get more subs, and then to get more views. It's very loud over here. Soaking wet puppy. She's loving it though. She's a very versatile dog. She doesn't mind getting wet. She doesn't mind running around, going up and down hills, cliffs, running on the beach, running in the water. It's all the same for her. She just loves being out here. And then we get our exercise and everything is great. Man, if I had a third of her energy. Hope you guys had a nice 3-day weekend. I put a rock off to the side up here that I'm going to bring home with me. Every once in a while when I'm down here, I snag a rock that I think looks pretty cool and I bring it home and put it in my garden or along my driveway. I mean, I know you're not supposed to take rocks from the shores of Lake Michigan, but I don't think they're going to miss one out of billions. I usually take like the medium-sized rocks. I think this one's about 11 pounds or so, 10, 11 pounds. So as soon as I get to that rock, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to grab that and start heading home. And here's the rock that I'm going to take right here. I'm going to get it wet and show you guys what it looks like. This one kind of jumped out at me. I like the little banding in it. It's got like a pinkish red banding, and then it's got like kind of a black gray. I really like the way that looks. I'm going to snatch it. It's, like I said, it's about probably maybe 8 to 10 pounds, I'd say. So I'm going to snatch that up, and video's already over 20 minutes. So I want to thank everybody who watched, everybody who made it this far. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And leave a comment. I always like hearing from you guys. And I do have to catch up on some comments from yesterday's video. I appreciate everybody who commented, and I will be getting back to you today, I know. So don't think I'm ignoring you. And you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye.